Hi, welcome to Social Research Insights. My name is Kamaksha Musmaru. I am Principal Consultant at Social Research Insights. This is one of my videocasts which belongs to a series of presentations on the web analytics through Python. In my previous video, I've shown you how to install Django because we need Django to develop web for various data analytics tasks. Just like, we are going to create web or develop the web pages or sites to display both numerical analysis and also graphs, but the primary intention of these videos is to show you how to create standalone graphs, also some extent dynamic and real-time data-based charts and graphs, and show them through web browsers. That is precisely what is web analytics. In this video, guys, if you remember, in my last video, I've shown you how to install the Django and start the project. And the project is that this is my project site location. This is the location of the project. I'll show you some of the, if you remember, this I'm inside the, you see here, you can see the manage.py, and I have the same another folder with the same name, my website, something like that, and I explained everything. I even taken inside this folder and also shown you the contents, like what is the URLs, the file urls.py and settings.py, something like that, and also created also shown you how to run the test server. We just have to go to the root directory or parent directory where we have to execute. By the way, I'm just following the very basic, using the very basic resources of the operating system in Ubuntu 18.04. I'm not using any editor, or I'm doing everything right from the terminal. So that should make you very clear that you don't need to confuse yourself, as we are not going to install too many softwares to handle this web analytics. I'm just going to show you how to make web analytics by merely confining to Python and the Linux terminal. By the way, Linux operating system is very important for this type of tutorial. Why? Because we have a lot of life in Linux, and you also should know a little bit of terminal based statements or commands, so that it is very easy for you to follow there is a lot of content online. Quite a few YouTube tutorials are there. You can just go and spend some time, open a few tutorials and learn. I am not talking anything new. I am just only the reproducing. I am trying to reproduce the same old content which is available online, because I do have to learn from the same sources. But the purpose of these tutorials is a bit different compared to other tutorials. Only concentrate on how to concentrate on web development. But this is not the primary aim of these tutorials. Is not web development, but it is about the web analytics. So I'm going to show you how to do some mathematical and statistical, I can say numerical analysis, and update those numerical quantitative measures in the web browser, and then create a couple of plots and then also update them through web browser, something like that. Sudo Python, but don't forget to use 3, because I'm using Ubuntu 18.03, where Python 3 is the default programming language. If you are using Ubuntu 16.04 or any version which is ahead of 16, then you should use Python. That's all. Python 2.7 is the default. Python manage.py run server, and you see here, there is some error, but for time being this error is not important for us. You straight away go to this, right click, open link, that's it. And this is the bare minimum. This is what I've shown you in my previous video, and in this video I'm going to show you how to create a very basic web page maybe a welcome page, something like that. So our server is running now. We are ready to go for our development activity. Now we can just do some quantitative analysis, like numerical analysis, and just take it off. I try to make it as welcome to Django, something like that. Okay, or I can say I can use the same thing, Control C, and I can copy paste here, so that this is bookmarked. So each and every time I need not input here, come back here and input something like that. Now let me go back, and if you want to close the server or stop the server, then you just have to press Control C, that's it, and clear. And now we are going to create the small web page. Small, actually we are just going to put a simple statement. I'm not going to do a huge amount of work here. I'll just throw a simple statement to the web browser. That is why I say it is a small web page. For that we need to create an app. Everything is an app in Django, or as far as you are inside Django, whatever as I have described to you in my previous videocast, you name anything in your website, just like forums, blogs, home, or maybe videos, or maybe like you may be having different, just like here we have in Google, YouTube, you have left side, you have so many things like home, trending, subscription. Here you have home, videos. When you press home, and you'll go to a particular place where, and when you go to the videos, same videos which you will see there also will be populated here, which means it has some there is some interrelationship between these two. And in Django's language, home is an application. In short, we call it as app. Videos is an application. In short, we call it as app. So Django refer all these devices, refer all these pages as independent devices, and each and everything is called or cited as apps. For that, what we need to do, we just have to go back to and here we can use a statement sudo python, I think Django. I should use Django admin. So please be cautious, we are inside the project directory. This is my website, something like that. And there inside my website I'm in the root directory. If you want to know PW, present working directory, this is the address of I created a folder or a directory where I decided to put all my web analytics content, and inside this I have my website. This is the folder which is created by Django admin, so please be cautious. Django admin start app. So this is the exact command that we need to use, or I need to use, or you need to use. So I simply call it as say suppose I call web analytics page, so WA page or something like that, anything, whatever. So it all depends on. Now I'm sorry, I should use sudo to borrow the administration privileges in Windows language. So it is stand for super user dual ls. Then you see this here, WA page. Now since we created an app, what we need to do, we just have to go inside the project directory. As I said earlier, this is the root directory in which we have the another folder with same name. So we need to go inside that cd my web. Now let's see what are there. These are the two important files which need some amendments. So let me open this. I'm going to use all bare minimum software applications in Ubuntu to describe you how to take care of. gedit is one of the software applications which will take care of all text file creation and editing and all, something like that. Settings, so here we should go settings and then open. So we have a lot of information here. Anyway, don't worry, you just I will copy this I copy this and then paste again. Why? Because I don't want to do the mistake. What is that? WA page. This is the app which we created a couple of seconds ago, and what I'm trying to do is I'm precisely trying to install that app and telling the Django that look, this is what is the app that I wanted to work with, and please be noticed. So this is how I'm just trying to communicate, and this entire step is known as the installation of the apps. So here you can see installed apps is actually a dictionary. You just have to come here and write the name of the app within the single quotes, in between single quotes, and separate it by comma. That is why I just copied, and so that sometimes we may forget to put the comma and it will throw. That is what all you need to do, and we finished this step, installation of the app. And let's go to the URLs now. Upper arrow, I still have that command in the history. Then URLs, open. We need to tell Django where is the actual web page of this particular app is located. So we already have a URL address, and this path is the value for the URL admin. So this admin is none other than one of the web pages, just like here, like home is, it has a URL link. So this admin exactly acts like a home, something like that. So again, once again, copy, go to the end and then paste. And this time I think we need to, not I think, WA page. Then our location is going to be, it is inside a particular, I mean we need to give some path for that. I already have include. If you don't have this particular module, then you need to import this module from the package Django conf.url, something like that. And now you should or I should use include. Then within quotes we are going to put this HTML page and make it and ensure that it is available from this path, the web analytics page dot URLs. So what we are trying to do, whenever we input this particular string in the browser, then we are telling Django to go to this particular path and search for the content. So this is what precisely we are trying to do. Now what is this place? Let me show you that. Now let's go back. So this is, we given some path, that is WA page dot URLs. So let's go and search in that. CD WA page. We don't have URLs, right? We have views, and views is very important. So what I try to do, I copy the URLs file which is there inside my website. So sudo cp copy. I think it is there in my website. Yeah, to my website URLs. Then copy this here. So this place. Now let's see, you have the URLs. Now let's open the URLs, because this is the place where this path already we updated inside the main website. So sudo gedit URLs pi. Now we have to tell, we don't need this admin because that is for the main website, not for the, and we also don't want this URL here because this is an app, this is not a project. And here we need from same directory import views. What is this views? This is exactly the file which we have within this directory. Now here we don't want this web page because we already use this name, and just use $, which means this is a regular expression. A regular expression always starts like this or something like this. This is we just have to put whatever we are trying to do inside this regular expression. So what we are going to do, start the we are not worried about the path here inside the app, because we are anyway inside the app, so we need not show the additional we need not write anything inside this. You start the path and end the path, something like that. And now coming here, we are redirecting the URL to a particular place called views. So because views is the place where we are going to put our content, views, then index. I'll tell you what is this index. It is just a function name, and this name is none other than index, which means by name index. And now we already have a file which is views, and we are going to develop a function. We are going to write a function, and this function is going to determine what need to be made visible when somebody opens this particular path. What is that path? That is WA page, something like that. Now let's go to the views, sudo apt-get. Now I will just z-edit and views. Now we are going to develop the function. So we are going to tell what this page is from Django HTTP. This is a model, and we are going to import a particular routine, that is HTTP response. This is just Django is all about HTTP response. Don't worry about that. And I'm not telling this. This is told by the very founder of the creator of this Python, that is Guido van Rossum, something. Def index, this is a function which I said a couple of seconds ago, and then return I should say request, no, I cannot say HTTP response. Then here I should put requests. I don't think we need to put the request. Okay, I can straight away start the code, HTML code. I'm just going to create a small header, and my header is going to be like this: welcome to web analytics. This is a place for web analysts, something like that. Don't worry, you can write anything here, and don't forget to put some. We need to write request here. We are just making a request. The request is that show this particular set of words whenever I make the request. So that's all over. So let me recapitulate what we did here. I first created the app. So what is that app? Here we created the app with the help of a statement, that is sudo Django admin start app WAPHE, which is web analytics app, something like that. Don't mind about the name is not important. You can give any name, doesn't matter. Like, and now we went inside the main project, which is my website, cd my website, where we updated the settings and URLs. We use the settings to install the app. This is the app which we created just an earlier step, and we went to the URLs. There we told the Django that the exact place where to find the content, and then we went back to the app cd wa page some. Then here we went straight away to the URLs, and this is the file which the earlier URL spy which is there in the project is going to catch, and we've redirected that to another file called views, in which we have the exact content, the content which we would like to see in the browser. Now let us go back, say all the best, and run the server, sudo python. And while running the server, don't forget to put 3, because I am using Ubuntu 18.04. If you are using Ubuntu any version earlier, Ubuntu 18.04, then you can just merely use Python instead of Python 3. manage.py run server. Say all the best and then execute the statement. Oh, it worked, right? So anyway, we have the same error which we have seen starting of this, and then you can either open the link, or so now it will throw some, it will not open the information. Why? Because it will show you what do you like to see. Do you like to go to the admin? Do you like to go to the web page? So let's see what is there in admin. So this is the default setup Django has when we install Django in the system. But anyway, that is not the place which we are searching for. Whereas I would like to go to the web analytics page, WA page, right? And let's see what's, yeah, exactly. Welcome to web analytics. This is a place for web analyst. Beautiful, isn't it? So this is the very first step in starting the web development and playing with Python. Django is very cool, right? In my next forthcoming videos, I'm going to show you how to create the charts and also a couple of quantitative numerical measures, and I'll show you how to get them to the browser. So getting all this numerical analysis along with a couple of charts is all about what is referred to web analytics. Okay, so if you like my video, please press like. Kindly don't press unlike or dislike my video. Now subscribe to my video channel. Stay tuned for the video. Thanks for watching this video.